Hey YouTube, thanks for clicking on this video. Today we're going to be talking about the first stocks that I've purchased in 2020 and the reasons why I have purchased these stocks. If this is the first time you're clicking on one of my videos, please subscribe and like. My channel is all about kind of my journey and me investing and me growing my portfolio. I go into the reasons why I invest as well as why I purchase these specific stocks and what I kind of my goals and what I hope to see in the next several years, and really kind of hopefully inspire some people to show you that it is easy to invest, and kind of give you some tips and tricks in order for you to start investing so you can feel more comfortable. If you think it's this big scary thing with a lot of charts and a lot going on, it doesn't have to be like that. It's super simple. As long as you just sit down, do the research, look into the company, you can make a lot of money. Since these companies are built to make money, they want to grow. So it's a great thing to be a part of, and I just want a piece of the pie, and that's why I really invest. Now, just without getting too much into it, we're just gonna put my screen up here. It is a pre-recording because I bought these stocks several days ago. I had a little over $500 in my account, and it was kind of just burning a hole in my pocket. And overall, it seemed like a great time to be purchasing some of these stocks. I did make one mistake, which I will definitely point out, and is a great learning factor when investing, because I've definitely mentioned this several times in my videos, and I did not listen to my own self, even though I truly, I knew not to, and I had that little voice inside say, hey, do not do this, wait, but I didn't. Now, again, I'll show you guys the example here in a second, because it's the very first stock that I invested in. So without any further ado, I'm gonna put my screen up here and we'll look at it. So the first stock that we are gonna be talking about is gonna be Beyond Meat. A lot of people, if you have been investing or have pretty much been watching the news and the market, Beyond Meat has been mentioned. They have a lot of deals with like McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts, and they're pretty much a plant-based food that are supposed to, kind of pretty much taste like meat and take over for meat, but without having any meat products or meat in it, and being plant-based. Now, I think there's a huge market for this, and they are one of the fastest growing kind of food companies out there. And again, with it being so unique, there's a lot of potential and a lot of risk. One reason why I bought this stock is because I've been kind of keeping an eye on it, and overall, this stock itself, it skyrocketed when it first came out and then plunged down like I figured it would. So I think right now is a perfect time to buy. So when I was purchasing this, the stock was going up almost like 10% every single day, and I had FOMO's fear of missing out, and this is where I made my mistake. And I do regret it, but also I have to realize, this is a learning experience, which is something that you learn when purchasing these stocks. You learn from your mistakes, but also that I'm planning on holding this probably shorter than a lot of the other stocks, but a little, in the long term, I do plan on still making money from this. I bought it around $134, $135. Again, I think when I first put the order in, it kept going up, so I panicked and made a little bit of a higher offer. But I bought 2 shares at around $134. Literally, I think later that day or the next day, it went down to $111. And I think the lowest since then has been $108. It did go up quite a bit today. Again, it's been several days since I've actually made this video. But I'm still down about $20. And one of my biggest rules is to not pretty much buy when it's going up so quickly, and to wait for it to kind of go back down. It's still overall down, so I'm not regretting it. And I still truly believe I'm going to make money on this. And this one is going to be Vicky Properties. This one I bought, I think, at a great price, $25.32, or roughly around there. I did buy 5 of these, and they do pay dividends, which is amazing. I believe it's close to $1 per share, which is awesome. I don't have a purely dividend portfolio, but I do invest in dividend stocks, and it's a huge thing that I like to invest in, because I take those dividends and reinvest them into other companies. Now, they are pretty much, they are like Caesar's Palace and Harrah's Casino, so it's the hotel entertainment casino business, which I think is a great business to be in, because the house always wins. So that's one reason why I invested that, as well as they pay dividends. It is a newer stock, so there is a ton of potential to just keep growing, and I'm really excited to see what it's going to do in the next 3 to 10 years. So I know that's a huge span, but I'm really excited to see kind of what happens there. So the last stock that I did purchase was going to be YUMC, and I've already owned several stocks of YUMC. I did want to purchase more, and I've mentioned this in all my videos. Almost every stock that or company that I own as far as stocks, I want to buy more. I figured it was a good time to purchase more YUMC at that time, and they do pay dividends, which is amazing. But overall, I do want to make a bigger portion of my portfolio into YUMC just because of the growth potential. It is just like Vicky, it is a newer stock. It's been out a little bit longer. I think Vicky, my bad, I think was out for 2 years-ish. Vicky's been out for close to 3. And just the potential of where it can go and what it has to offer Yumsy and just the market in China, I believe in it. A lot of people, and the huge thing is actually, for some reason, a lot of people in China love KFC, and it is a booming market. And again, that's just one portion, or one brand of Yum and Yumsy. And if you look at the track record of Yum, which is just kind of Yum in America, their chart is like, it's a perfect chart almost, even if there is such a thing. It is a steady incline. It is great, and I'm hoping for the same thing for Yumsy, as well as they pay dividends, which always helps out because I'm going to reinvest those dividends in more stocks. So that right there is it. Those are the 3 stocks that I purchased here in 2020. First, I'm really excited to see what these stocks do in this year, as well as the next several years going on from now. I want to buy more of all of these stocks. Beyond Meat is kind of pretty much a big questionable stock as far as what I'm going to do with it and how long I'm going to hold it for. We're definitely going to keep an eye on it, and I'll keep you guys updated as far as my thoughts and if I feel like selling it, and kind of keep you guys updated like I always do with my portfolio. So if you like this, please give it a thumbs up. If you like this content, subscribe. I try to post a video every single week. Turn on that notifications button so when I do post a video, you are first to know. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.